What's poppin', what's poppin'? I'm gonna be showing you in this video how to crack a cold traffic offer with a low ticket funnel or a whatever kind of funnel you really want. So why am I the guy to be listening to on this topic? Because I have built many cold funnels, and I have cracked six, multi-six, and even seven figures with the funnels that I've built or worked on throughout my career. One of them being Juvier, the most recent one we did, who did multi-six figures in the first month of launching his ads. So I wanted to make this video just to break down the three elements of creating like the uh, cold traffic offer, successful cold traffic offers, and it's kind of like unstructured a little bit, but this is like the best I can come up with right now. Like I'm still kind of trying to put all this knowledge into like a system that I can showcase and explain. So bear with me here. So the first thing I want to talk about here is the math. So the first thing about any one of these offers that you run is that you want to find the math. You want to set the intention to make this the most badass killer campaign, most highest converting campaign that you've ever ran in your business. And what you want to do here is to set the intentions on the specific CPAs that you need to make a killer campaign. So the main goal here is to get your average order value, that your AOV, higher than your CPA, your cost per acquisition. If you can do that, you've got a good campaign. And it doesn't have to be like an insane ROI here, but if you can get it to like 1.5x, 2x, you can start scaling your campaigns to the moon, and you can look into like just adding more ad spend and just scaling the thing, right? And if you've got something like a 2x AOV to CPA ratio, then you've got a new killer campaign on your hands, and you should be pumping that bitch with ad spend as much as possible until it breaks, and then you should like look into like fixing it with funnel economics and stuff like that. So in terms of targeting, we usually found that the best way we can do targeting is just broad and English speaking countries. Really, like there's no amount of like selection that you can do that can find your customers better than Facebook's AI algorithm. It is just the pixel is just so good at finding the correct customers that you need. So you should just let it do just its job. There's no reason for you to be middling with that. Now, in terms of content slash marketing, so first I want to touch upon the brand. Every single one of the biggest VSLs in the game has a killer brand behind of it. Sure, you can like crack cold traffic even if you don't have brand, but like having a credible brand, Instagram, YouTube, all those things, it definitely does help, and it helps people understand like once they see you, hey, yo, this person is legit. They know what they're talking about. 40 million people have already seen this, and it is just a big credibility booster. Like other people trust this person. I also trust this person. You can achieve this through high following or having a long list of sales assets slash value videos like I'm doing in this little video right here. You want to create a ecosystem where people trust what you have to say. Like they can go in and consume like 7 hours of content from you and learn everything you need to do so they can technically do it on their own. And yes, you want to actually make it so actionable that if someone watches your videos for 7 hours, they can actually do it on your own. That's how you create valuable sales assets, which I'll be going into right here. You also want a credible advertising account, so you don't want like a zero follower account named Judy advertising your skincare brand. Sure, UGC, there's a time and place for that, of course, and it does sometimes work. But if you want to like make the biggest impact, you want to have a credible advertising account that looks credible, looks real, looks and has a bunch of likes on it, ideally. You also want expert positioning. So the authority figure that you run behind your campaigns, you want it to be a celebrity, a PhD, a professor, scientist, niche expert, or something of the sorts. It can be something uh, like just throwing ideas out there, like a professor from I don't know, Harvard, PhD, some NASA scientist, whoever you can get to endorse your brand, the better, because people trust those people, and it's just massive credibility for you. Which on cold traffic is extremely important because people just don't trust you. There's a massive lack of trust, which need to. That's the first hurdle you have to like get over with cold ads. Next is the sales assets. That is your indoctrination process. Google has released a piece of information article on some research that they did, and they noticed that in order for someone to buy something, they need to go through 7 hours of content from that person across 11 different touch points, I believe that was, before they can actually make the decision and buy. And you want to have this thing in your brand, because if you don't, it is just, you need it. You just need it. Like, it is not something that I need to explain, right? You just need it. That's why I'm creating my brand. That's why I'm creating all these videos for you, because I want to give you as much value as possible so you can actually go ahead and go through my videos and actually do it on your own, because this is like actionable steps, how I do it in my own time, like business tips, productivity tips, building offers, low ticket offers, stuff, literally everything, like 6 figures coach consultant. That's one of my best videos. Like, there is so much you can do, and genuinely, this one's also really good. I don't know why it didn't get much traction, but yeah, you want your sales assets to be insanely valuable, like insanely valuable. Give away the farm. I'm gonna give away as much as I possibly can here, because like really marketing is like kind of more of a brain kind of activity. It's not something that you just can copy and paste template. But throughout my videos, you can like see how I think about it, and then you can model it. You want it to be, again, insanely valuable free content on your YouTube, on your socials, on your posts, short form, long form, anything. And you also want lead magnets. So when people sign up to your email list, they get some kind of value. So there's incentive to actually sign up and get more communication with you. And the more you tailor that kind of consumption environment, so it's more one-on-one with people, the more you will get results from them, because you're eliminating distractions. Like, you don't sell a Lamborghini on the sidewalk, right? You go into the special place, you look at it, you look at a bunch, then they give you like that what you call it, uncovering, and then you gotta go through all this paperwork and all that stuff. So you would not sell a Lamborghini on a sidewalk, so don't sell your course via your social. Get people on email list and then sell it there. You want to tailor that consumption environment so it's distraction free. We want them to be in a trance while they watch stuff. The next thing I want to touch on is the marketing. Yeah. So the marketing has multiple different kind of setups. The first is the cold VSL. So getting people in. It doesn't have to be VSL. It can be like a funnel, just website, just landing page, whatever. But we usually found that the VSLs work best and create the highest average order values for us. For the VSL, for the cold VSL, you definitely need a big idea. You need a big disruptive idea that's going to take the market by storm. If you do not have this, it is very hard to crack cold traffic. And also, like, mechanism and story, that's also like, you need those as well. You need this whole thing to be like airtight levels of like congruency. Everything needs to be airtight. Everything needs to be on point. And you need to test different mechanisms, different big ideas, different stories, different kind of leads. You need to test different stuff, because just running one VSL and cracking on cold traffic, it's not gonna do it. Like, it may do it. Like, we have had successes on our first try, but like, it usually takes a couple of VSLs before we can crack cold traffic, because it is just the nature of the game. Like, you can take your best guess, but it's still gambling. My marketing is always got that element of gambling. And if you follow this formula, I'm giving you like the big idea. I'm gonna be going into these maybe in future videos more. If you follow like the formulas I give you for these, you are pretty set to create a killer big idea, a killer mechanism, a killer story, right? And one tip for you here is to model the monsters if you want to create a monster. So you want to create the biggest campaigns possible in your business. And the way you do that is by looking into spying the competitors that are doing the biggest campaigns in the game. Model the monsters to get the monsters. There's no reason for you to be reinventing the wheel. Literally, just take the VSL your competitors are running. And it doesn't have to be competitors, right? It can be another niche, another vertical, whatever. But you just want to find the biggest VSLs in the game and transfer them over. Transfer the general structure over, like literally like this. Hi, my name is boom boom. Hi, boom 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 boom. And in this video, boom boom boom. Just like that. Like this is the kind of modeling that you do, right? You go through that. It's a proven structure. You paste your story in here. You paste your mechanism in here. You explain it all in a kindergarten level of simplicity. It needs to be a 5th grade reading level. Everyone needs to digest this, be able to digest this. It needs to be stupid simple, like stupid simple. Because people that are looking at your stuff, they're not that interested. Like they don't want to be sold, they don't want to read, they don't want to spend their time. If you ask them for too much of those things, they're gonna tell you to fuck off. Just not gonna be interesting for them. Now, once you get these cold leads, once you acquire them via the VSL on the front end, you want to ascend them into your product ascension path. So it looks something like this. You just create a bunch of products. Actually, wait, we got some here. You need a strong backend product line to ascend the customers to. First things first, you need 6 to 7 products you can actively sell via your funnels, not just low ticket here. Funnels, warm funnels. Yeah, you want to have 6 to 7 products you want to actively be selling via your warm funnels. You want to range them from $100 to $25,000, maybe $50K, $100K, depending on what you want to build. And high ticket is the main one that's going to be driving the most conversions for you. Like, depends, but that's usually what happens. And the goal here is ultimately to maximize the dollars per lead that you make from every single lead that comes into your business. Sure, just high ticket works. But if you want like a 7-figure, an 8-figure, 9-figure brand, you need to be maximizing the dollars per lead, because not everyone can buy high ticket. Like only 1% of the market of your low ticket offer people or leads are going to be buying your high ticket. So you need to make a wide range of products. You want to make as much money as possible from your leads. And the way you retarget people is emails, VSLs, retargeting, having multiple touch points throughout your business, like giving them sales assets, talking to appointment setters, salespeople, ascending people, and like through different product lines, and just really creating the products as the actual sales process for the next products. That's also something crazy what we do. And it looks something like this. So you have 7 products, you send them email flows for each, you send them retargeting and back in VSLs, depending on like where your customer's at the journey. And yeah, that's about it for this video. I hope you found this valuable. It is a bit of a high level overview on how to crack cold traffic. I'm going to be diving into the specifics of each one of these topics. If you are interested, drop me a comment, like what do you want to learn more about? Maybe it's like the math, maybe you want to learn more about the branding, what kind of authority figures you want to go with, how to present yourself as an authority figure, how to build sales assets, how to ascend people into high ticket, how to create these products, whatever it may be for you. Like, just let me know, and I would love to like make you one of these videos, give you more detail, and help you build your funnels. And also, if you want one of these funnels built out for you, so you can crack cold traffic, make 6, multi-6, or even 7 figures in 2025, I'd love to have a chat with you. Just book a call down in the description box below. One of me or one of my guys will be talking to you in Jiffy, and we'll be giving you some advice on how to build the killer funnel that your brand serves. Yeah, that's about it. Appreciate your time and have a wonderful day in 2025. Again, it's February, but we're still wishing people a great 2025. Yeah, that's about it. Later.